This is Zack here live at NFT Tallinn with
Astra Tikas from Internet Native Organization, board member, co-founder, established in Estonia legally. And Internet Native Organization is literally, we call it INO. It's the new concept of DAO. What is a DAO? Decentralized Autonomous Organization, which doesn't have to be always decentralized and doesn't also have to be always autonomous, right? So we are playing in this kind of ground shortly.
Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about your background and why you decided to launch this? Because I think right now DAOs are becoming a bigger and bigger topic. How does this differ from a DAO? Just trying to understand there.
Well, I've been to, I can say, like Web3 or crypto space like 3 years, and I started with compliance matters, regulations, like consultation, this kind of things. I also joined the Estonian Cryptocurrency Association last year, worked together with them. I saw the community problems here and elsewhere also around crypto companies. And then by doing that, I deep dive into this meaning or this kind of opportunity in the meaning of decentralization. And especially if we talk about community or people gathering them together and putting them to make some cool stuff, then for me personally, I see huge opportunity there, because it's not about that we have to decentralize stuff. No, it's about how you engage people to do what you want them to do, and at the same time giving them appreciation. So IONO goal is, and also my personal goal is not like promote DAO as a concept. It's more like promote the ways that things are done. Can succeed for you also if you do them right. If you do them wrong, definitely not gonna work out. But if you research, deep dive, like what's your goal, what you want to do, what's the tool for what's the right tool for that, what's the right legal solution for that, what's the right governance, and if you go deeper, then you will get probably into something very cool, and you can leverage that in the future later on. So it's a kind of long-term research project, we can say. At this moment, we're researching Estonian legal framework or legal frameworks for DAOs, and it's one of like the pilots there. So,
You think Estonia is going to become a DAO?
Estonia is a DAO already. Why? Because in Estonia there is digital governance going on, right? Elections,
Right.
we can say, was a huge amount of the votes were already digital. So in that sense, we can say Estonia is a DAO already. I mean, it's not like on-chain DAO totally. It's more like off-chain, right? But it's a good way to philosophically go about it. Yeah.
Yeah, and so I guess, could you say the name of it again? It's not DAO. What's the new product?
INO.
INO.
Yes, it's like you don't have it. I is here, N is here, O is here.
INO.
Yeah.
Okay, and why do you think this is needed instead of DAOs? Or is it something that will complement DAOs? Or is it a different alternative?
It's like, if you talk about DAO is just like let's say it's a product, right? It's product 1.0. And we can say INO is 2.0 of that product. Because DAO space has a lot of challenges and problems. Anonymity, not so much, how to build up the community in a way that they will stay with you, not just for a moment, how to get this governance to be more active, participation program, right? Then legal problems, liability, how you go in collaboration with other corporates, or if you want to get with your DAO to the kind of jurisdictional words, right? And you want to go to pay salaries, literally. And these are kind of small problems there, like huge problems actually. And INO kind of solves that issue because INO is Internet Native Organization. And what it means that if your organization is using tools for your daily life, for example, I don't know, if you use Notion, for example, maybe you use Discord, maybe you use some AIs, channels in your business world also. Google Docs even. I mean, these are all tools, right? And we can say that every organization these days is actually internet native. But when it comes to legal approach, then it's like mostly on paper stuff, and it's not so much connected to the digital world. So what can be the approach here? You can link your wallet address with your article of association, for example. So you can link these things, with each other. So they're like two different worlds. Right now is on-chain world and off-chain world, right? And off-chain world might be on-chain, but might also not be on-chain. It can just be in the internet, right?
Yeah.
So this is how, like, the behind philosophy is there. And our goal is not to change the world.
It's not to change the world.
Yeah. Our goal is to develop the world.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Yeah. Because if you want to change something, you might meet the wall, right, in front of you, like a brick wall or a concrete wall. Let's say some people think like DAOs are against corporates, for example. No, it's not. This kind of DAO solution can heavily help some corporate problem actually to get engaged community and to give them appreciation. So, yeah, there's so much to discuss around that. Yeah, and at NFT Tallinn we are present because of. This is like a holiday for us. How it's all.
Oh, that's chill.
You're not working. You're networking around, having good jokes.
You're not working. You're networking.
Yeah, I'm not working. So, and I did panel. Other co-founder Vatan did speech. We have had so many good meetings here. We can say business meetings, yeah. Or you're like just booking your calendar, right? This is how it goes. So, yeah, I think it's totally great and absolutely grateful for NFT Tallinn, because actually what happened with INO is like in the first NFT Tallinn, I met two co-founders of INO actually at NFT.
Oh, wow.
So that's a huge thing, right?
You guys are still close?
Yeah, of course. And it's amazing, right? And we found for our organization, more people today, who will join us. So definitely.
Congratulations. Yeah, no, I think it's amazing. I mean, from being in the US, the fact that you vote online, that's like so forward thinking that it's almost hard to imagine in the US. Like,
it could be
yeah, true. But I think having it on chain and bridging Web3 into it creates transparency.
Oh yeah, that's too crazy. I think transparency in voting might be not so full in that sense that it depends what kind of data is transparent.
Yeah.
Personal data, no. It has to be kind of anonymous, but the statistics you can still do, and open source you can still check like how did it go and what was the behind blocks, how was it built up. I totally believe it's governance will apply that. I mean, yeah, it's a risky game, of course. Politics is,
No, I think it's cool. I guess
short talk.
My only point saying this is that it seems like Estonia is forward thinking in terms of Web3. Like, it seems like the fact that you're able to bring up these concepts and have processes in place is really cool. I guess that's more of what I was saying. So it's nice to see that development happening in Estonia. Seems like you're going to be on the forefront of this. So,
it's like to say Estonia is like very apparent or like is there in Web3. We can say we have a community, strong community, yes. But when we talk about the startups or like how big they are in Web3 and how much money they raised, what's actually going on there, it's like we are still like ongoing. It's not like so big. But if we talk about the future, let's say what Asabil is doing or is what they're planning to do, if we talk about the blockchain industry, then definitely Estonia has mapping point, yeah. But yeah, for me, Web3 is marketing,
Yeah, we're all marketing.
It's like, but for me, blockchain is different. than
Yeah,
Web3.
technology.
Yeah, it's a technology, and so it depends like what kind of projects you are into. Like, and for me, actually, if I think about like let's say crypto exchange, centralized exchange, for me it's not Web3 even, because for me it's a blockchain product.
Yeah.
But sometimes maybe I misconfuse someone, but yeah.
I hear what you're saying.
For me, Web3 more is like total marketing to like NFTs, like DAOs, this kind of money-making thing, Of course, finance is also, but fintech, blockchain, for me, more serious stuff than the other part of Web3, I would say.
Absolutely. And just so for people who are watching, where can they find out more information? Maybe follow you on Twitter, or what's the best place to get started or get involved?
The best, if you want to learn our research or you want to collaborate, just contact us directly in LinkedIn. LinkedIn is right now
LinkedIn.
Because we are into legal jurisdictions, so kind of professional LinkedIn works for us right now.
Are you on Lens?
Sorry?
Are you on Lens?
No. Right now we are working behind the wall, we can say right now. People don't see our work so much, but so it means like we will come public more and more.
You're in stealth mode.
So right now it's like we are a bit public, yeah. We're speaking around, putting these things together, But one thing definitely, you can subscribe us after, let's say, 1 month. It's going to be an internet native show. And that's going to be big because we have already recorded 4 videos with huge guys. One of them is World Economic Forum DAO Toolkit, one of the project leads there. And we got EY blockchain heads, we can say, innovation lead from US, and many others. So DAOLens, Mr. Viktor, one of the founder, who else we interviewed. Cool. Yeah. Anyway.
No worries.
Guys, yeah.
Cool. Well, stay tuned. Thank you so much for the interview, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.